Welcome to Chapter 15 of The Good Earth. As always, I will begin with a brief synopsis of the chapter, followed by some key points to pay attention to, and then finish off with some big ideas that the author is looking at, as well as asking some questions that I think are important to consider as you read the chapter. In Chapter 15, Wang Lung returns to his land and village. Of course, this time he does not need to travel in poverty, so he purchases good seeds and supplies for the journey and for his farm, and they are able to return in comfort. Along the way, he buys an ox for 5 gold pieces, which is more than the ox is worth, but he doesn't feel poor and is happy to pay the money. When he comes back to the village, he sees that things have changed. The drought has driven away most of the people. Ching is at the brink of starvation, and his wife has died. In return for the handful of beans that Ching gave him before he went south, Wang Lung gives Ching seeds to plant and offers to come and plow his fields to help him get started again. Wang Lung's uncle has disappeared, and nobody is sure where he has gone to or what has happened to him. Of course, Wang Lung is happy about this because he doesn't like his uncle. Wang Lung gets to work right away on his farm, and at the end of the chapter, after putting everything else in his home and farm in order, he takes time to repair and dress the little gods of the earth. Some things to pay attention to in this chapter include Wang Lung's changed attitude towards money. Notice that when he has it, he is much more generous and less thrifty. Over the course of the novel, his attitude with money will change, and it is interesting to notice when and why these changes occur. Pay attention to Ching. He is going to be more important as the story progresses. Why is Wang Lung so generous with him? Where do you think the uncle went? Finally, notice the gods. Earlier we talked about superstitions versus religion, and here we see it cropping up again in a small way. In the previous chapter, we saw Christianity and Wang Lung's take on that religion, and here we see the author's take on Wang Lung's beliefs. Take a moment to reflect on belief systems and our perceptions of them. A couple of ideas that the author touches on include gratitude and changes in attitudes. How does our attitude change depending on our circumstances? Is money all it takes to bring happiness? What about family or work or other things? Do you think Wang Lung's happiness will continue? Why or why not? Wang Lung shows Qing gratitude, and at the end of the chapter, he shows the little god's gratitude. Why does Wang Lung feel gratitude? Qing literally came into his house and robbed him before finally helping him out. The gods haven't changed anything about the earth. Do the little gods cause the riot and give Wang Lung the gold? Why then is he grateful? Or does Wang Lung have some other motive for showing his gratitude?